Mantis. All right, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at Mantis on Hack the Box, and we have yet to take a look at this guy, so this should be a fun one. Hopefully we don't get too stuck. All right, looks like we got a web server on this one. Looks like we got port 8080. We also have 1337. That's kind of strange, so we have that port open. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Other ports seem pretty normal. We do have a web server on here running on port 8080, so let's go ahead and curl that. Okay, it looks like 1337 is also a IIS server. So let's go ahead and curl that. And this one is running Orchid CMS. Looks like on 8080. Although say exploits for that, but I know it's a CMS, so let's go ahead and check out 8080 and 1337. Okay, so this one's running Orchid CMS. This is your Orchid blog. I don't know if this guy's going to give us a version anywhere. Okay, I'm not seeing version anywhere. We can always just start to look up Orchid CMS exploit to see if we can find anything. User accounts, okay. Let's go ahead and check out, see if there's any exploits for Orchid CMS first. Persistent cross-site scripting. All right. Password change, session expiration. Cross-site scripting, open redirect. HTML injection, but that also said allows an authenticated attacker into something. So let's start to enumerate this guy like we would normally, I guess. Unless we find some more weird ports that are open or something like that, since we already got a couple weird ports that are open. These two should not be that high. So let's go ahead and map both of those. Shellfish, how you doing? 50255. Oh, not Orchid anymore, is it? And also 55314. Should have ports that are that high on there. Should be stopped around the 49,000s. I started OSCP this morning. Like started the test. And actually, while we're doing that, since we do have port 88 open and 445 and everything else, go ahead and start off with SMB client, see if we can find anything in there. And we'll also try to, if we can't find any usernames or anything like that, we'll try to do our curb root on it. Okay, nothing in there. All right, looks like we got hackthebox.local. NetBIOS computer name is Mantis. Mantis.htb.local. Okay. This looks like a, okay, it's an SQL server on 50255. It's kind of strange. I thought we had one. Okay, that one's filtered now. Okay. So we do have a SQL server sitting here on 50255. So that's a little bit strange. Okay. So that might be our route in once we get some type of username. Let's go ahead and start off with a curb root here. We do need the, nope, we got mantis.htb.local, and let's just make sure that is actually correct. So we'll do a crack map exec link real quick. SMB for the IP address, tag you, administrator. You never know, you might be able to log in with this and call it a day. Administrator. Can you define life, God, and the afterlife, and the relationship between them? Yes, I can. That's all I got. Ah, there you go, Shellfish. Nice. Very nice. I'm not going to explain it to you, but yeah, I can. Obviously. I mean, who can't? All right, so it looks like we got hdb.local. That is our domain name here. So let's go ahead and throw in hdb.local. And we're going to have to do probably user share word list. We don't have a users yet, right? Word list. Let's try sec list. We'll go with, hey, Ratchet27. Hey, thanks a lot for the follow. Can you give the definition? No, I cannot. I can't tell you. If I tell you, then you'll explode. All right. All right. 1 second. But all right. So we found a. Come on, baby. There we go. We found an MSSQL, right? We might as well clear this out too. As soon as we get something, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna clear this guy out. Found an MSSQL, and we are currently about to do a curve root. All right. So we got all this right. Boom, boom. Oh, sec list. Let's go ahead and do usernames, and I'm just gonna start off with names.txt. I believe it is. Yeah, names. We'll just go with mail names. USA top, okay, because that was a short one. Or let's actually just do, let's do names.txt. That was a short one. We'll kind of work our way up from there just to try to get something quick, like a quick, easy one. I don't think it's going to go too hardcore with this, with the names and stuff like that, but we'll give it a quick try. See if we, okay, yeah, okay, cool, we found someone. Should we brute force? Okay, we got one. So 10,177 people tried. We have James. All right, cool. So we found a James. Should we just try to brute force James? I guess. Let's go ahead and brute force James. Let's go ahead and do a little crack map exec SMB on 52. Attack U, James. Attack P, user share word list rocket.txt. All right, and the ABCs of hacking are always be cracking, right? So while that's going on, we'll kind of leave this guy over here like a little bit. We'll kind of push him off to the side. And while that's going on, let's go ahead and let's start to try to enumerate these web servers that we found, right? So we found 8080 and 1337. Let's go on Fearox Buster, right? Whoa. Slash, or 8080. And we also have 1337, right? Yeah, me too. Like, I never know if it's brute force, but since this is a Active Directory box, I figure we're going to need some type of credentials to get into in the beginning. And usually they don't really do too much with the actual websites themselves, but this one does have 2 of them up and running, so that's why I'm kind of just leaving that off to the side. I'll just peek over it every once in a while, see if it's doing anything. Right? And this is even if big.txt is even going to work, like right here. We don't know if big.txt is even going to work for these guys. So we might have to go something like a little bit deeper here. Supposedly now on Hack the Box, like if you're going to have to brute force, it has to tell you some way that you're brute forcing, that you're going to be doing brute forcing. So that is something. All right, looks like we're not really finding much here. Special pages, but that's, I believe, yeah, part of ASP.NET. Okay, so that's not going to matter, like right there. So it looks like we're just actually just working on ASP client now. So there's probably not going to be anything in here. Let's go ahead and try. Yeah, supposedly. That's what I've heard. But I heard that like a year ago. So I don't know if that means on the little beginner page here thing. The little where is it at? this page like right here. I don't know if that means like the like all these guys up here, if that's what it's supposed to say brute force or not, you know, I don't know. But that one up there doesn't say brute force or anything like that. This guy hasn't found anything on. Is this guy using big dot text also? He is. He's going a lot slower though. What's his Tech T 300? This guy's also at 300. This is going a lot faster than the other one. Supposedly, it's supposed to. We're gonna go ahead and tell it don't look at 404s because that's gonna start to get confusing. Way too many 404s coming across, so just go ahead and throw those two at it. We know that 1337. Did we already look at it? We got it open like right now, right? It's just this guy like right here. Let's go ahead and control U him. See if we get anything in here. Nope, just our welcome.png. Okay. And we do know that Orchid's running out of the box. So where it's running, I don't know yet. But we do know that it is running. Right? Hydrate, I will take a drink. See, there's our Orchid. Okay, so it's running on 1337. You know what I'm wondering now? I'm wondering, because I believe there is a sec list. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I'm sitting up, I promise. I've checked my posture, I promise. Discovery, web content. I believe there's an Orchid in here. Let's see here. No, that's all Oracle and stuff like that, huh? Okay. I thought there was an Orchid actual thing in there, but I guess not. Well, we know that 1337 is running Orchids. We'll just leave it be for now. Let's just leave it be. We're just gonna let it do its thing. Yeah, it's good. I like it. It's pretty quick. I do like it. And also, if you're brute forcing, supposedly it's only supposed to take 5 minutes. There is a box on TryHack Me I did. One of the I forgot if it was like raw or whatever else. One of those kind of boxes. But it took like an hour to brute force it. I think I like went to sleep, woke up the next day, then it was finally done. But like the number that was down on the page was some like insane amount. So I was like, yeah, it's only supposed to take up to 5 minutes, and that's it to brute force something. Okay, looks like we got something called secure notes in here. That's a new one for me. Okay, so we got Orchid, we got secure notes, we got dev notes and web config. Let's go check out the web config. Okay, I was gonna see if we could see any username and passwords. Download SQL Server 2014 Express. Okay, so we know what type of SQL server we're using now. Create user admin and create Orchid DB database. Okay. Launch IIS, add new website, point to Orchid CMS folder location. Launch browser, navigate to there. Yeah, it really depends on the word list, but I have noticed if you are doing Proving Grounds play, or excuse me, practice, big.txt is the only word list that you need, which is nice. I feel like they should tell you the word list they're going to use because there's so damn many of them, and I don't know. I just feel like, you know, you could literally waste hours just doing word list. But yeah, Proving Ground practice, the only one that you will ever use is big.txt. Play is totally different, but okay, so pretty much we had notes on Orchid there, right? And it stated we have an admin, okay? We have an admin user, right? Huh. Now we have all this bullshit up here. Is this something? Is this supposed to be something? .text, .text. Is this supposed to be something like right here? Like a hash or something? Can we pass the hash? I don't even know what the hell to do with this. That's from base 64. Oh, look at that. It's base 64 of the hex. Okay, MS. Okay, it's the password for MS SQL. Okay. I don't know how Active Directory that is. It's not really very realistic, but hey, whatever. All right, let's try, I guess to get into MS SQL now. Right? We can always try that like right there and see if we have some XP command shell in there. See if we got anything like that. Let's go ahead and do it's MS SQL, right? So we'd have to do that. I don't really know MS SQL very well. Okay, name is sysbase. Okay. Name is sysbase user. And I take it attack P as password. Is sysbase password. So is it just attack S 10.10.10.52 would be the name of the sysbase, right? Sysbase user would be admin. Sysbase password would be that. Is that what we're doing like right here? It looks like it. Okay. Now we just need okay, let's go ahead and try to do an XP command shell. Okay, that didn't do shit for me. Okay. Do I have to like configure it? Oh, we just okay. Okay, XP command shell. Go. Okay. Permission denied. All right. So let me go ahead and actually start taking notes on this, how to actually run commands on this fucker. Databases, MySQL. Nope. Let's go ahead and do databases. We're going to do MS SQL because that's not an annoying one at all. Okay, MS SQL. So we have that. And from here, we'll just go ahead and we'll do boom, boom. Okay. And then from here, we'll go ahead and we'll show that we know how to run commands now. Right? Okay. So we got those two so far. We know how to run those two, right? How do we show databases with something like this? Actually, do we actually need to do that? Because I think I know what to do here, but I just want to try something. Select DB name, go. Okay. Let's probably put this little guy in my notes here. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Whoopsie. Okay, so we got master here. All right, cool. Um, you can also use SP databases, stored procedure. Oh, look at that, huh? Wow. Yep, still just it's like we got no. Do we have any databases here? Those variables. Select star from information schema. Okay, so we'd have to actually. All right. I think that we can actually get responder and MS SQL going together. I think we can. It's also MS SQL client. Okay. Oh, this is way better. Huh. I'm going to grab that. Of course, Hactrix is way better. It always is, right? Ooh, let's try use master. XQ SP help protect XP command show. Okay, let's try to do this like right here then. Okay. Oh, do I have to do go? Okay, never mind. The hell did you get this? I'm pretty sure that was like a thing for it. Never mind. Well, what if we could do this? Let's try to run something like this actually. Crab map exec. Might be able to do something like this also. Domain was hacktobox.local, right? Oh, we just need the IP address in here. Otherwise, did that. We see 10, 10, 10, 52. We also need to put in the proper port into here too. TAC U would be actually I didn't put the proper port in this one. Maybe I don't. Okay, TAC U would be admin. I just realized I did not put that port in there. A weird ass port. Let's see if we can go ahead and do something with craft map exec here. Alright, so no. Okay, login failed. Untrusted domain cannot be trusted with Windows authentication. But this one worked just fine. 1072 admin. Or is that just because of the who am I? Login failed. The login is from an untrusted domain. It cannot be used with Windows authentication. Okay. Do I have to put in domain? Do I have to do like attack D HTTP.local? All right. Let's go ahead and let's continue going here. Yeah, here we go. Steal that until I'm hashed. Okay. XP subdirectories. XP master. XP dirt tree. You should start SMB server. Okay. This is what I'll try like right here. All right. Let's go and try this guy. Okay. First off, do I have MS SQL? SQL servers on. Okay. I believe that's all I need. And let's just go ahead and try this. And let's throw my IP address in here. Go. Heyo, let's frickin' go. All right, cool. Let's frickin' go. Okay, so now we have a net and TLM hash. Let's go ahead and try this. So we'll echo that into hash.text, John hash.text. Format is not NT, it's actually not NTLM, and he did not like that at all now, did he? I don't know what this format is. I figured it would be not NTLM hash, right? Still not NTLM hash, yeah. Huh. Why doesn't it like that now? Also notice we don't have a user unless this freaking crazy number. Here's a user, which is not. I don't think this is the actual way up. Okay. We need to, so he made a database supposedly, right? He made, what was it, OrchardDB, right? That's what database they made, right? So, oh, you know what? I think I might actually know why. Nope. Huh, really? That's a new one for, okay. So we got a net until hash drop, but John the Ripper can't read it, and I don't know if this is actually gonna be the way because this is for the actual machine account, like right here, and I feel like if we have that, we're administrator, so there's no privask or anything. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's quite it, but I'm trying to figure out because I remember that file that 13370 we looked at, right? That had this guy right here. He's to set up the Orchard DB database. But how do we look at databases out here? Okay. We do that. We can. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So another one is this guy right here. And we'll start dropping databases. So that's good. Whoops. Okay. And now we want to use Orchard DB, right? Okay. Well, MS SQL is just miserable, that's all. But, I mean, you just have to type go after everything. We're pretty much doing the same thing that we did before. Can we do a show tables now? No, show, or just tables? No, okay. So how the hell do we use the tables? Okay, select star from database information schema tables. Okay. So can we do that for select star from Orchard DB? Okay, we can. All right. We're getting somewhere here. Definitely getting somewhere. Let's go and echo just in case because I haven't done this yet. Into user pass.text. Well, I should say MS-SQL pass.text. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Is there like a users file in here or anything like that? Blog Orchard blogs. Boom, boom. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll all the way up. We're looking right about here, right? Part record, transition record, workflow record, activity record, maybe. Data migration, maybe. Huh. I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back, and we'll keep looking at this guy. Keep going here. Okay. So feel like we gotta look inside one of these guys. Maybe get a hash or something like that, or a password or something. Um, anything with users in it, I guess we're gonna be looking for, right? I wish we could grep it, make our lives a lot easier. Guess I could always just copy this whole thing, huh? Grep it from there. We got an admin menu. This thing, users part record. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna grab that guy. Permission record, role record. User roles part record. Okay, another users one. Users role part record. Okay, so how the heck do we drop the database now? Okay, so we got that right. Now all we need to do is drop the database. So I guess it would be select star. Okay. Hey, heyo. I spelled like right on it. Cool. And it looks like an admin. Is that base 64? Heyo. Okay, cool. Also going to throw this down there too. Just show that that dropped also. Let's go ahead and go to my notes here. Whoops. Okay, I guess that's bolded. Okay. All right, cool. So we did find a, and just show that, hey, you do actually get information. We'll go ahead and we'll throw this in there. So we do have a password now, so that's good news, right? We can try to do a Bloodhound Python, try to log on. We can try a bunch of stuff now, right? So let's go ahead and let's grab that password right there. We do know that we do have a username James, so that's good. So far we're doing pretty good here, right? All right, cool. So let's go ahead and let's try to first off make directory LDAP. Then we'll try to do an LDAP domain dump. And this was hgb.local. What those reasons more so much about those. Just got told I don't have access until June 10th. Ah, now I'll say as soon as you buy access, I don't think you actually get access yet. Like you have to you buy it and then you wait for the access to it. A little bit annoying. All right, let's try to drop the LDAP here. Okay, we cannot. Okay. So that's a crappy thing, like right there. Let's go ahead and try to do an SMB client with Oh wait, no, that was the wrong IP address. .52. Okay, there we go. Let's see if we get, okay, so we did drop it. Let's go ahead and Firefox that domain user.html. See if we got anything over here. We do not have anything description. James is the only user also. Let's go ahead and try to WinRM as him. We do have, why do we have, why do we have remote desktop users? There's no remote desktop open on the machine. So I think I just figured out our way in. 3389 is not open. Why do we have remote desktop users? Okay. Oh, we're on the right path here. We need the domain SID. I believe we also need the user's SID too for this. So we have MS14068. That's that's the actual box itself. How do we know that that's what it is? What is this? Privilege escalation, exploiting vulnerable domain controllers. Windows Server 2008 R2. What type of server is this also is the next question. Can we figure that out with... Oh, my phone just died. I did not see that coming. I don't think we can. We can always try to run a use nmap to be able to figure it out. So if it takes me a minute to talk back to you, it's because I got to click back to you guys actually. Yeah, we're not going to really be able to do this with the new for Linux because we do have a login now. You can run a new for Linux with login, can't you? I feel like you can. Otherwise, I feel like you can run a new for Linux with a login. GNU for Linux. That let's do a tac helping real quick. Yeah, user pass. Okay, cool. GNU for Linux. 10 to 1052. Tac U, James. Tac P. That like right there. Let's also go ahead and throw that into user pass.text. Let's go ahead and throw this around that just in case it decides that exclamation point is just the worst thing in the world. Is this a Windows Server 2008 R2? That's the next question. Okay, there's domain SID. How would we know that's a, or what can we use to figure out that's a Windows Server? Nmap, tac P445, tac A, tac O, right? Techo will give us operating system, hopefully. Yep, version server 2008 R2. Boom. Okay, so let's go ahead and put an exploit in here for this guy. So we're just gonna say quick Windows, and I think this was going to be correct. Let's go ahead and exploit it first, make sure that we are actually correct here first. I'm gonna start writing it up, and then we'll go from there. So let me go ahead and throw it into here, and I'm just gonna say exploits. We're just actually gonna say ms14 tag 068. Okay, and we'll see if this is correct or not. And just because I don't really feel like losing this print screen like right here, so we'll grab this guy like right here, and we'll put a box around this Windows server because we can already P in, which is very, very strange, like right there. And I'm not really understanding that one, like right there. Okay, now let's go ahead and, yeah, remote desktop user. And we don't have, remote desktop is not on the machine itself. Okay, what we got here? Security identifier, target domain controller, okay, SID. Okay, throw it in my, okay. Then we got forwarded ticket, grand ticket. And it looks like we're throwing in our user. Okay, so we already have the SID, but there's other ways to be able to get this right. We could do a lookup SID. Yeah, something else that we could do, which we did on the last box there. So we'll do HGB. We'll do .local/James. So we'll throw this whole thing like this. This like right here, yeah, HGB.local. Our password that we have, and that's gonna be going to .52, right? So we should be able to get the machine SID there. All right. Hopefully. Oh, I probably should do that at the IP address since I don't have that in my SE host. There we go. So it shouldn't take very long to do this. Okay. No route to host for 10 to 1052. Let's get rid of the target IP. No route to host. We still on? Do we lose it here? This guy's still up and running? Looks like he's still up and running. It is 10 to 1052 also, correct? 10 to 1052, yes, okay. Huh. That's very, 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 very strange. But we did get it for the with the ENU for Linux, right? We got this like right here, but we still need our own SID, which we should be 1000, 1001, 1002. We should be 1000 something like right there. Okay, we're still gonna need our own SID, so we actually really kind of really need to look up the SIDs here. I'm wondering if let's go ahead and sudo nano etsy host, right? Let's see here. Hey, TRP Picasso, thanks a lot for follow. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick 10, 10, 10, 52, and we will put in HTTP.local. And I wonder if we need to do something like this. Or is this the password that's messing us up like right here? No route to host. That is a first formula right there. At HTTP.local. Huh. I wonder why we're getting that. That is something I feel like shouldn't be happening. Because we would need the domain SID. We also need his SID. Is the password's not incorrect? That is something else like right there. Is there another way to be able to brute force the SIDs? Or can we use RPC? Okay, it shows it in a hexadecimal format. We just see it in a regular format. Okay. EDUM SID. Let's go and try to log into RPC then. Try to do this like right here, like real quick. That's gonna be 52. This is gonna be James. That's gonna be HTTP.local. How you doing there, TPR Picasso? Okay, so we can't get in through RPC. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, huh? Alright, no route to host. Let me reset the box. How about that? I'm thinking the box is jacked up for some reason. So let's go ahead and reset the machine. I think it would have actually been quicker just to stop it. We'll grab my charger while that's resetting. We'll go ahead and we'll reset the machine, then we'll come back and we'll try that one again, because that's really strange. We have no route to host now. All right. Machines reset. Got some resets here, and I feel like it's really not that bad. What's that? Oh, I wouldn't be fascinated. Still says pending reset. Let's go ahead and try this again. We'll look up SID because that's being super weird, especially the whole no route to host thing. That's being, I wonder if she just fucking broke. Still says pending reset there. Let's go ahead and try to refresh it. Because we shouldn't have no route to, I mean, we should just be not logged in. You know, it should just be like, yeah, you can't log in. Like, okay. Not no route to host. Should be seeing that. I think we should also be able to ping it. We're on the correct, yeah, hack the box. Okay. Initialization sequence completed. I think it's fucking dead. Did it die? Hey, okay, we're getting some pings here. I think it died on us before. We're still getting that, but it just started pinging it, so. Hey-yo! Let's go. All right, so what I need now is I need to look up my user, James1103, right? We also have SQL Server 2005, SQL Browser. Okay, that's who we found before, like right there. All right, but we have 1103, and we have our domain SID like right here, right? So we need those two things to be able to complete this exploit. Ready to grab for OSP guard 7 got me the box voucher, so I guess I'm. Oh, nice. All right, so we got that right. Now we should technically be able to try this MS14 exploit here. MS14 tag 068 exploit GitHub. Let's try to go ahead and look at our Python exploit. Oh, look at that. Windows kernel exploit MS14 068. Okay. And we also have this same thing. Kerberos exploitation kit. I think that's what we want, like right there, right? Let's go ahead and try this. And it was fixed, it says. Supposedly it was fixed. All right. Why was it broken? All right, let's go ahead and try this like right here. We'll see you back, and let's go ahead and do a wget for that. We'll download that file. We'll do a Python ms14-068, and this is going to be Python 2. Yes, it is, okay. All right. All right, so we got that right. And now what we need is tech help from import Ccache targeted. Okay. So let's go ahead and pip install Ccache. Okay. This could be a shitty dig right here now, isn't it? Let's see what this falls under, like right here. This might fall under a different thing here. Okay, we need to install PyKek. Okay, that's a good place for it, okay. PY, it doesn't really look like it works anymore, but okay, that's not a thing, okay. Okay, so we just need to grab this actual whole repo. Okay. I probably should have thought of that. Thinking it, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking it. I'm just an asshole. That's all. Okay. So let's go ahead and remove tech RF that guy like right there, and we'll go ahead and we'll do a git clone for him. Boom. And we'll cd in that PyKek. And then we'll do our MS14 Python 2, MS14 tech help. All right, that became even worse somehow. Let's go and sublime it. We just give like a username and password. Like, I don't really understand. Okay, so tech you username at domain user SID domain controller address. Okay. Options tech P clear password, which we do have, right? I feel like we're just gonna have to feed it all that information, and then we'll see what happens from there. Remember, the SID is also going to need to have, from what we've read in the exploit at least, our SID plus the domain controller's SID. So we're going to need all of this plus 1003 down here, right? So let's go ahead and Python 2 ms14 tac u James tac p his password, right? Cat oh boy, I thought I kept this password. Did I echo that into a file? I think I echoed that into a file. Yeah, user pass. Oh, it's in LDAP. Okay, that's why. I was like, oh boy, I messed up. Okay, tac u tac p. Okay. I believe it was tac s was the next one, right? Is that capital or lowercase? Okay, tac s, and that's going to be this whole guy plus 1003 for my SID, like right there. Okay. From here, I feel like we need to give it a, what was it? Was it D? Was it tac D for the, yep, the big controller IP address. Okay. So tac D 10 10 10 52. Okay, we need assign. Okay, so at hat the box.local. I'm gonna go with. All right. It's just gotten worse actually because this thing's old as shit. Great. Yeah, Python 2 doesn't do anything anymore. Support ASCII MD4. Oh boy. I don't know if we're actually gonna be able to do this anymore. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and back it on up out of here. Okay, what's this one? Let's see what this is all about. Golden Pack. Golden Pack.py. Let's see, this one's still, what this guy is like right here. Well, this guy in packet? Hold up. Oh my god. This is part of InPacket. Now we're getting somewhere, huh? But I feel like I need to give like an SID, don't I? How do I use this thing? Okay. How the hell do we use this guy right here? Storage vulnerable. It's possible to forge a gold ticket without knowing the, yep, okay. Timestamp. Positional arguments. Should we just throw it at it and see what happens like right now? Supposedly, it's doing exactly what we want it to do, right? So let's go ahead and let's just see if that will actually work. Let me see if anyone's saying anything actually. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and see if this will actually work. Go to pack.py, and we have to do it with the domain http.local/James. That is not a password. Let's go and cd into LDAP because I know it's in there now. Can't use the pass.txt. Let's go and grab that. And then we'll move user pass.text back one. All right. So we'll go ahead and throw that into there at the IP address, right? Let's see, I feel like I need a, maybe not. Okay, at 10, 10, 10, 52. Yeah, I mean, it got the user SID. If I could have just looked up James. Oh, what is that? Name or service unknown. What is that? Error connection error. Mantis.http.local 88. Okay, attacking domain controller. Okay, let's go ahead and do this also then. We're going to go ahead and throw that also into sudo nano at the host. We're going to throw Mantis in there also. I mean, it's getting it. It's getting there. Okay, seems not vulnerable. Can I tell it to have to use the domain http.local? DCIP, maybe put that in there. That happens. Not vulnerable. Okay. So we found something that works. We're pretty sure it's vulnerable just because of how it's acting. Attack target IP? Server not found in Kerberos database. I don't want it to use, okay, attacking domain controller 10 to 1052. Mantis I received not vulnerable Kerberos session. Server not found in Kerberos database. That makes no sense. I think because it has a forest in it. We need to somehow create a ticket. How are we going to do that? Okay. Huh. Put the output in chat. No. Nope. I will not. I refuse to do that. Okay. We can do this. We all we need to do, as far as I can tell, is create a C cache file, right? So to be able to do that, okay. Actually, we're in a forest. Damn. Okay. All right. All we need to do is create a C cache file. So, do we have here? KRB John. No. Sudo apt install KRB5 tac user. Because we're going to create a user. Yeah, KRB5 tac user, right? And sysutils. I think I already have sysutils. And that should be it. Our date, sysutils, and that guy right there. Default kernels 5 realm. That's use kernels specify principal or username without specifying what administrative kernels realm that principal belongs to. System appends the default realm. The default, we don't need one. Okay. We don't need a default realm. All right. So what I think we could do is I think we could grab our own. Okay. I think I know what to do. Sudo nano or sudo sublime Etsy krb5.com. Okay. Okay. My krb5 comp files. I think I know what to do. It's not my first time doing stuff with C cache files. Ah, 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 ah. Okay. Ah, ah, ah. Okay. So we should just be able to just add in should be not local equals that guy, right? That's how they kind of have it, right? Boom. Okay. And then from there, the KDC would equal the Mantis one, right? The one that we're trying to do, right? Mantis dot hack the box dot local on port 88, correct? Because that's Kerberos, right? That's what we were having problems with, saying like, oh, you can't do this, right? So we'd have to do that, right? The admin server would equal, is it the IP address? The 10.10.10.52? Or just say that thing again, mantis.http.local. And then the default domain would equal http.local. Now we have all these different things in our, what's it called? We already have all of these different things in our Etsy host, right? So that should be realms. Domain realm, I believe we would have to put one into here, right? And it looks like we need two of them actually. So it looks like we need the http.local. No, that has to be is it dot internal or is it just internal? Does anyone know? Check chat. Dot internal or just internal? I believe it's dot internal. I don't remember if it's dot or underscore. I'm gonna go with dot internal. Equals http.local. I think it's HTTP. It should be Mantis. I think it should be http.local. And then domain.internal equals http.local. Okay. I don't know if I need all this other bullshit. I feel like I don't need any of this other crap in here, especially for what we're doing. So I'm just going to, can I just, if I do that, does anything happen? No, of course not. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of all this. I can always just uninstall and reinstall, right? Okay, there's all that. That all looks good. Okay, now we need the timing of the Kerberos ticket granting server, right? So we need a timing now. So we should be able to do a net time tech s, right? And then give it the freaking IP address. Okay, so we got that time. Is that time the same as my time? 9:27. Okay. I believe the timer is the same like right now, so that looks good. So we look good there. I believe the time's the same. We already have the SID. Although, do we still have that? Yes, we do. Okay, we already have the SID and everything. Let's go ahead and, okay, nothing over there. All right, so now I believe we just need to make a ticket. How do we make the ticket? Can we use this again to make the ticket? No, fucker. Can we use what we've been using? Since we now have a ticket. Well, we now have information in that file, like right there. Fucking shit, fuck. I really thought that was gonna work. I don't know why. That was stupid of me to think, huh? That's okay. What do we got here? It's the actual file itself, isn't it? Let's port hash type ND4. That's the actual file itself. And then Python 3 is going to work with it. No. There's no requirements, not text or anything like that. This probably worked really, really good 8 years ago. But not so much anymore, huh? It's probably worked wonderful 9 years ago. Okay. I was really hoping that would work like right there, that would kick it into gear. It did not. I wonder if I need to do it at Mantis. And this software file Matral Zone? Nothing, this fucker. Alright. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get in this guy anymore. See, the good news is if you have a machine that's so old, if people can't get in it. So actually, just don't update your machine. because everything else goes along with the times except for this. I spelled Mantis wrong anyways. Yeah, pro tip. Don't actually update your machines. Update your machines. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's frickin' go. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right. Okay. Oh, like exit out of it. I don't care. Probably because I pressed Control C and I probably didn't realize that was going on. Okay, let's go ahead and go over to Obsidian. Okay, so that was it. And now let me go ahead and do a Etsy host. Take a picture of that like real quick. Yep, just kidding. Do update your machines. Did I actually even start up Yeah, I did restart the recording. Okay, cool. This is a long one. A longy buddy goody. This was a longy buddy goody. That was fun. I don't like that. Red. Do a little shadow there, pink. I'm sorry, remember my mistakes. Okay, cool. I don't know if we actually need that file at all. I have no idea. But who am I? And we are IT authority system. C into C users. CD into James. CD into desktop. Okay, type out that user.txt. There we go. Let's frickin' go. Let's go ahead and throw this into our, yep, submit a flag. Getting to there, I mean, I thought it was all, none of it was easy. I thought that was all pretty difficult. There we go. Freeze, break. Type out root.txt here. All right. And we will throw this over into, I have way too much stuff open like right now. We'll throw this over here. So I submit a flag. And there we go. Let's go. Okay. Oof.